One of the things when you start drawing is you have to understand the difference between perceptual and conceptual. For instance, if you think about kids, when they draw a person, they, you know, it's a stick figure, right? And that's a conceptual approach to the things around you, a visual representation of the concept of a person. And it's the same with people that start drawing. Like if it's a hand, it's got 4 fingers and a thumb, a wrist and a forearm. And so the next exercise, which was, as far as I can tell, first introduced by Kimon Nicolaides, is called blind contour drawing. Now, Betty Edwards popularized it as well. But the idea is that you slow the drawing material, you tie the drawing material to the movement of the eye across the contours of the object that you're drawing. Kind of a long, wordy phrase, but basically it is, I'm going to look at my hand and I'm going to follow the exterior contours. I'm going to follow the interior contours, anywhere there's a line or an edge, and I'm just going to draw it. And the idea is that you don't look at the paper, you only look at the object. Looking at the paper clicks you back into conceptual mode, and we want to stay in perceptual. So you'll have to trust me, but I'm not going to look at the paper. Again, slow is good. The idea is that you want to move away from the naming part of your mind and into the seeing part. You're drawing what you see as opposed to what that part of your mind that wants to name things. So that's what, maybe a minute. As you can see, it's sort of a mess, but that is the end result that you want, basically. You want something that gives you the characteristics of the thing that you're drawing as opposed to the specificity of the thing. What I'd like you to do is do a series of these without looking at the object. You can use any object you want. Your hand is generally an easy one. If you do use your hand, I would encourage you to use your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, draw with your left hand occasionally, and if you're left-handed, draw with your right hand. Go back and forth and see if there's a difference in terms of the output. There shouldn't be. Now, once you've done this, we will, in a later lesson, combine the two things so that you get the basic shape, and then you make it specific using this technique. Again, this is called blind or pure contour, initially popularized by Kimon Nicolaides. And it's the flip side of 2 other techniques. One is one that was, I think, developed initially by Betty Edwards, which is the upside down drawing, where you copy something, but instead of copying it the correct way up, it's inverted by 180 degrees so that you only see the relationship of lines as opposed to the overall concept of what you're drawing. She used a Picasso drawing and probably use a different one. But the other thing is gesture drawing. So for instance, and we'll do another lesson on this, but if I want to do a gesture of my hand, this is the reverse. And I'm putting this out so I can hold the paper. You want to, as quickly as possible, capture the shape. And again, this is kind of like 2 sides of the same coin. This is the slow version. This is the fast version. So yeah, do some of those. Keep on drawing around the house. basic objects. Try to use a single light source, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks.